Well, Merry Christmas, y'all. Making the rounds with this particular beer. I did a short video that I'll put together with pictures and upload to YouTube at a later point. Then I did a live video for Facebook, and I still got a little bit left in the bottle. I thought I'd do a live video for YouTube. A friend brought this to me a couple months ago. We'd known each other on social media for about 6 years, but I hadn't met in person until just a few months ago, and he brought me this one. Boy, I hate the angle on this one. It really shows the belly. I mean, it's not like the belly's going to go away, but boy, I hate for it to be shown like that. Anyway, it is what it is. Last year I said this year I was going to take care of it. I was getting better for a little bit, then I put on weight right at the end of the year. I dropped about 20 pounds during the year and put it right back on. Damn it. Very obsessed with myself, but that's another topic. Let's stick with the beer and Merry Christmas. So they tell you to look for, they say it's aged in American oak barrels. They tell you to look for sherry notes, stone fruit, toasted vanilla, raisin. When I say raisin, I was expecting, you know, regular raisin, but what I'm getting, what I'm getting on the flavor though, is more of a golden raisin than a dark raisin. But I am getting those, well, originally when I first had it, I had it a little colder and I wanted it to. And the stone fruit I was getting was a very dark plum, but now that I've let it mellow a little bit, I'm also feeling some nectarine from there. But I'm also getting a lot of those sherry notes, the toasted vanilla. Yeah, toasted vanilla, like flavor to tell you to look for. Yes, you really get that in the end. I'm also feeling some spice notes. It kind of feels like in the form of allspice to me, because it doesn't feel like a nutmeg, doesn't feel like a cinnamon. I'm getting more of an allspice from it. It's just beautiful. This beer is just gorgeous, man. It's absolutely brilliant. But I mean, yeah, it's 11.3%, 75 IBU, so you want to approach it, you know, more like you would a fine wine. You know what I mean? Don't drink it like a beer, because you know, this really isn't a regular beer. It's special. You want to take it easy, relax, enjoy the flavors. Thanks again for bringing this to me. I really appreciate it. It's freaking brilliant. He was getting on a plane, so I couldn't give him a lot of beers, so I'm going to have to send him some to make up for this one. This one is just gorgeous. Feel a little bit of that oak on the nose. And actually, as I've let it warm, I'm getting more of the oak on the nose. And it's not unusual for a beer like this to become more aromatic. It probably really ought to be about 60 degrees, maybe 60 to 65 on a beer like this. I'm very stuffy, so I'm having a hard time. In fact, before I decided to go ahead and pop this shortly afternoon, I had some Irish breakfast tea and a shortbread cookie. I should have hot toddied the tea though, put just a little bourbon in. That would have opened up my sinuses some. So I may have to hot toddy here in a little bit. Oh. This, I mean, you know, the flavors here are spectacular. A serious beer geek might, could talk for hours about the particular flavors. I will more want to talk about the feeling, and it just feels great. Man. I'm more about the passion, the emotion about the beer than the technical side. But yeah, I mean, they mentioned raisin. I still am, even as it's warmed up, I'm feeling more of a golden raisin, to be honest with you. As far as the stone fruit they mentioned, I'm feeling it still in the form of dark plum and nectarine. I was getting something else there as I was doing the live video, and it was driving me crazy that I wasn't figuring it out, because when I did my initial video, all I said was dark plum. And as it warmed, as I was doing the other video, I was right near the end, I was feeling something else, and stone fruit. Well, I'm getting the plum. It's not peach, it's not apricot, and I couldn't figure out what it was. Then it just had me nectarine, that was it. So anyways, oh mercy. So I'm going to sit back and enjoy the rest of this. Merry Christmas to y'all. I hope y'all are having a good one. Listening to Christmas carols, Warm in December by Seth MacFarlane. It's got a nice voice, man. Anyway, cheers y'all and Merry Christmas.